Hey everybody, it's Henry's Tattoos. I'm going to show you how to make beer battered onion rings. Let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is work on our actual onion rings. So I've got 2 peeled brown onions in front of me, and all we want to do is slice these into rings. Now if you have a mandolin, this will be much easier, or else just be patient and use a very sharp knife. Now don't make these too thin, you want them just a little thick. Okay, so once you've sliced them, we'll go ahead and separate them so we get individual rings. Just like so. Now these smaller pieces I'm going to keep aside and we'll use that for something else, so a salad or something. Alright, so that's all our rings there. So let's move on. Alright, so just in a bowl here I've got 2 cups of plain flour. So we're going to season this, so we'll start with 2 teaspoons of salt. Half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and finally half a teaspoon of ground chilli. Now that is optional, you can do it without. Now just get yourself a whisk and we just want to mix that all together. We want to get that combined before we add our beer in. So guys, you can use any beer you like for this, just make sure it's cold. We're going to need roughly 1 bottle. Each bottle is usually around 330 mils. So we're just going to very slowly add that in. And at the same time we want to mix it. So guys, that's the consistency you want there. You don't want it to be thick. It's got to be nice and liquidy. So in my case it took about 1.5 cups of beer. So there's really a lot of factors in that. You may need 2 bottles, but gradually add it always. Because it's easier to add extra beer than extra flour. So basically grab 1 onion ring and just dip it in. You want to make sure that batter's sticking to it like that. And that's perfect. So guys, what we're going to do at this point is preheat our deep fryer to 170 degrees Celsius. So guys, here comes the fun part. So you want to grab your onion rings like that, dip it into your batter, and use a spoon or a piece of wood or a skewer, something like that, just to move it around in there, and make sure it's well covered like so. Get that excess off and straight into our fryer, just like that. And you just want to continue doing that. And you can already see this one coming to the top, which is what we want. So guys, frying time will be roughly around 2 to 3 minutes for each one. Obviously you want it to be nice and golden brown. Alright guys, so after a couple of minutes, once they're nice and golden brown, go ahead and take them straight out and we'll just strain them here in the basket. And in the meantime, we'll continue cooking the rest. Alright guys, so once you've let all that oil drip out, we're just going to pour it into another bowl. You can just hear that crunch, can't you? And we're just going to season it with some salt. And let's serve. And there we have it guys. Kept it simple with some ketchup there, although aioli also goes very nice. And just listen to that crunch. I hope you like that guys. Please like, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram. If you've got any comments or suggestions, just leave them at the bottom and I'll see you all next time.